Hello, Bocce fanatics. It's the commish, Danny Catullo, and I'm coming to you live from those Corleone courts in the heart of Steel City, America, Youngstown, Ohio, at Lorenzino's Bocce Club. And if you're just tuning in for your first night of Ohio Bocce League playoffs, well, you missed an absolute earthquake. SVBC, the #1 seed from wire to wire, who not only has one, not two, but 3 MVP candidates, well, they're done. They've been eliminated. Last year's champs, Wycliffe Barbarians, took them out. That bracket, it's shattered. The script, it's in the shredder. And suddenly, the path to the championship, it's been blown wide open. And at the BBN, America's home for bocce, we strive to bring you that action, whether it be to your phone, to your iPad, to your TV. Maybe you're at one of our OBL watch parties at the Poorhouse in Campfield, the ITAM 30, or maybe you're cheering on those Mahoning Valley Hitmen at the Sons of Italy in Warren, Ohio. Whether you're with one of our super fans like Nancy in Utah, Bonnie in Brazil, or Donnie in France, we want to welcome all of you to the game. Jimmy, he has been playing so
to the game.
And that brings us to the two teams practicing on the court right now. On one side, you got the Koppel Gamblers, the #2 seed, who spent Monday resting on a bye, watching the chaos unfold. And with Steel Valley gone, Koppel is suddenly the highest seed remaining. But they're stepping on this court with a chip on their shoulders. Anthony Capagreco, he got his hitting title stolen by his father on the last day of the regular season. And they didn't even let his dad hit a second ball after they subbed him in that last game. Cap's getting no love on an MVP run, but yet this shooting star, he beat his previous streak by hitting 28 in a row. 8%? 8% of the players voted for the #1 hitter in pro bocce? Come on now. And their Canadian lead roller, Patrick Peasant, he's back in the starting lineup with the best plus minus in the North Division. But he gets 0. Count him up, Dylan. 0 respect from the U.S. media. Matthew Taylor, he says no one knows how good he is in that 2 spot. And stop calling him a lead pointer. And perpetually disrespected MHP, well, guess what? He's been playing MVP level bocce. And on the other side, the Mahoning Valley Hitmen. Let us not forget, that's the team that proved Steel Valley could bleed back in week 9. They are the Giant Slayers, and they survived a 14-13 do or die bloodbath in the quarterfinals against the Hellhounds. And now they are playing with an absolute, undeniable house money swagger. And look at this Hitmen roster. After his quarterfinals performance, Nicky Capogreco is now the #1 roller in pro bocce career rankings. Michael Nardone gets moved in the starting lineup, and guess what? He's dropping game-winning hit after game-winning hit. And then there's the disrespect factor. James Salvaggio, last year's media and fan darling, he's getting absolutely no love from the players in their all-star votes. Bringing all that emotion together today will be their owner, none other than Joe Palumbo. And when JoJo gets his first couple hits and sticks, that team just follows him home. Momentum versus rest. Hitters versus pointers. Brother versus brother. Owner shooter versus owner pointer. Hitmen versus the gamblers. The winner gets the respect that they deserve and a guaranteed trip to face the Wycliffe Barbarians on Sunday in the finals. I'm here live with Never Shortland from Cortland, Heidi Califoot, and Dill the Thrill Palsy. Heidi.
Yep.
How pumped are you for this match?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I think this is going to be a really good match tonight. Lots of energy, lots of excitement. I'm really excited for this one.
What are you most excited about?
Well, I'm not going to lie. I'm actually really excited with the whole bloodline, blood feud, brother versus brother, the Capogrecos. Nick and Anthony are just two dominant players. We know the body language is definitely going to be heated, and it's not going to be subtle. We're going to see it in a really big way. We're not going to just see the body language. We're going to hear it. We know that once Nick rolls a good ball, Anthony's going to try to get it out right away, or Nick's going to try to get so it's going to be really exciting, and I think the psychological warfare is definitely going to be real tonight, very evident.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's what I'm excited for. Dylan, what about you?
There's a couple things I'm really excited about. Number one, in this game, I'm really excited to see how Mike Paisano and Mike Nardone play, the hammer spots for both teams. That's the most, some say that's the most important spot on the entire team. It's the glue that keeps the team together. And everyone wants to talk about Anthony Capogreco, Joe Palumbo. They're shooting incredible. Lead rollers are rolling incredible. But the two hammer spots, if one of those guys gets going, their team's going to be successful.
I love it. You know, we got a quote here from the shooter, the lead shooter of the Mahoning Valley Hitmen. The Hitmen seem to follow not only you as the owner, but the emotional leader. This is what I asked Joe Palumbo. I asked him how important it is for him to get off to a good start, knowing that your lineup feeds off of you. He says it's huge. A miss to start the frame just puts enough pressure on the rest of the team to make it uncomfortable. But it also gives the opponent that little boost of confidence. So he needs to make the shots. He says we are an emotional team and we feed off each other's energy. If I miss, it makes it more difficult for us to get excited. We expect our second hitter to pick us up, and they do most of the time, but it's a tall ask. If we miss that second shot, it's pretty much a given that you're giving up 2 to 3 points, and those frames will kill you. We'll know in the first few frames whether or not we have an issue, so we'll drop in one of our bench guys and move James and Mike. I love that Joe Palumbo is recognizing how much his team feeds off of him, and I have into the booth now none other than JoJo Palumbo and Matthew Taylor from the Koppel Gamblers. What is going on, fellas? Ready for the playoffs?
Let's do this, I guess, as they say. Yep.
So, Joe, we brought up your quote about being the emotional leader. How important for you is it, those first couple frames, we talked about it. What do you do to lock in to make sure you're ready to bring that energy for the Hitmen?
I try to do a similar routine each time, which usually includes me getting to the game up till game time, taking a few shots here and there, and after that, I honestly can't figure out what the difference is. Sometimes I come in and it's awesome, and then sometimes I come in and I know right away. So if I know right away, we'll make a move. If I still feel good and I miss a shot or two early, I don't care about that. It all depends on how I feel. If I'm on, I'm staying. If I feel the least bit wonky, someone's coming in, we'll move the lineup.
So typically, Joe, you've been leading for your team. That's what your position. You're always a lead shooter. Taylor, on the other hand, you have typically led roll, but we asked you earlier about moving to that second rolling position, and he said, hey, whoa, Danny. It's easy to label me a lead roller. He said I've won tournaments. You talked about it as being a 2-roller. But you also really, I like this, you say, with me, Pat, and Levi, we have the ability to continue to bring out those shooters that the Hitmen have in their lineup consistently. You also made a good point. Don't sleep on Levi. Just because he's not starting doesn't mean he's going to not impact the game at some point. How important is it for you, as you've switched your lineup a couple times, to make sure your bench guys are engaged throughout the entire game, Matt?
I actually don't think I really have to do much of that. They're all geeked and ready to go. Even in our group text today, or yesterday when I told them who was starting, they're all like, let's go. So they're going to be engaged, and honestly, they're going to be ready to come in because I'm going to have to use them against these guys. So see what happens.
How important is it for you knowing the Wycliffe Barbarians are back? And that means that you got to see last year Ron Dog, Doug Carter.
Joe, we can't let this happen.
We cannot let this happen.
We can't let this happen, okay?
We have to do something about this.
All right.
We talk about this, and this is, there's been a lot of chatter, right, out there in the bocce world about how important is the OBL for you and for the players. Give me your perspective, Matt, first, and then I'll ask Joe the same question. What does it mean for you to have a chance to host that trophy, to host it up, and be able to get it back and bring it home to Koppel?
I mean, I got to be honest, when we first started this thing, we didn't know what we had, and it's exciting. I mean, I watch it. I watch it on Mondays when I'm not playing. It's exciting. I want to win. You can see people care. When I watched these guys beat the Hellhounds the other day and Nardone hit that shot and he was waving bye-bye, I mean, that doesn't really happen in tournaments, and it happens here. So, it's exciting. So I kind of do want to win it. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of want to win it.
What about you, Joe? Last year, disappointing finish to the season. This year, you got a lot of momentum. What, are you just yearning to get to that championship game and try to put on a show?
Yeah, of course. I kind of echo Matt's sentiments. We're pretty juiced for this. We expected, like everybody else did, the way the SVBC team was playing, that's who the next opponent would be. The Barbarians did what they normally do and just nutted up and last night and just went insane, which was pretty cool to watch. And that's a problem for everybody. You get you get the Dog and Doug Carter locked in, that's trouble.
Bob, we ain't letting it happen, dude. All right, you heard it here first.
Yeah, chase with Carl and whoever they got leading at the time. So that's devastating. So we got to do something here. I'm sure we're not going to. Not give it our all, that's for sure.
Well, normally I have to tell the players their owners are calling them, but you are the two owners. Your players are kind of looking over to you for some advice. Thank you so much for coming in and spending a couple minutes with us, and good luck today. Put on a show for us, boys. All righty, just taking a look at those statistics as I bring in Miss Heidi and Mr. Dylan back into the booth. Patrick Peasant from Canada is getting the start today at lead roll. Matthew Taylor moving over to the second rolling spot. Kappa Greco and MHP are the starting shooters. Over on the other side, we got Nikki Kappa Greco, James Salvaggio in that second roller spot, Jojo Palumbo and Mike Nardone. But what's interesting to me as I get Dylan and Heidi back in here, how about seeing those two Kappa Grecos on the side? We put a little tail of the tape, putting Nick Kappa Greco against Anthony Cap, and said, who is the best? All right, pop it up. Show me the graphic, just. Brother versus brother, Dill. Anthony Kappa Greco, he's the shooter in the family. The number one shooter career-wise in the OBL, 81%. Playoff-wise, shooting 76%. Nikki Cap, on the other hand, the number one career roller in the OBL, and also is 84% playoff stats. Head-to-head, it's been Nikki Cap in both matches and games. All right, which Kappa Greco is going to put on a show tonight, Heidi?
I think they both are. To be very honest with you, I think they both are. I think they're both very solid in what they do. and they're both excited and ready to be a vital piece of their team. So I think they both are. I think it's going to be great for all of us watching.
Dylan, you think Anthony wants to get the best of his younger brother, or do you think it's the other way around, or what are you going to do?
As an older brother myself, you walk into this game, there's no way he's beating me in the playoffs. That's Anthony's mindset right now.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun. They're both two of the best players in the entire league. It's just going to be an absolute blast.
All right, it's going to be an epic battle. We asked Giuliano, he's off tonight, for his pick for the game. Let's pull up G.
Well. Night 2, semifinal 2 of OBL. We have the shocker. The Barbarians are headed back to the championship. They stunned the Steel Valley. G was wrong about feeling the steel. But tonight, it's the Mahoning Valley Hitmen against the Koppel Gamblers. This one is a toss-up to me. Hitmen are rising high, on fire. Was taking care of the Hellhounds, but almost had a scare. But Mike Nardone with the win. On the other side, Matt Taylor and Anthony Capogreco have been waiting for this opportunity. Mikey P, a lot of chatter. Things going on with Koppel. They're clicking at the right time. Well, everyone wants to know G's pick. Leave the gun, take the cannoli. Give me Hitmen in a 2-1 win over Koppel. Anthony Cap going to be doing his thing. Mikey P is the X factor, but I just think the Hitmen are flying too high, too hot. See you on Sunday. It's real.
Giuliano, the Godfather, goes Hitmen. Dill the Thrill, you following up? You going Hitmen? You following G?
This is the hardest game I think we've had so far in the playoffs. These are two teams that are so evenly matched, both sides, hitting, rolling. They're like identical teams. I think that the Hitmen are going to win simply based on the thing that was holding them back all year was figuring out their lineup. They figured it out now, and I think it's just absolutely perfect for them. So I like the Hitmen a lot.
It's been in professional bocce, so this is OBL and CBL. It has now been 4 teams with a bye that have been eliminated. Is this about to be the 5th? Or are they going to do what Wycliffe Barbarians did last year, Koppel Gamblers, and become the team that actually had the bye and then win the championship? What do you got, Heidi?
I think I'm going to go with the Hitmen tonight as well, to be honest. I just think that they have the momentum. Like you said, their lineup is finally gelling. It feels complete. And I think they have the energy. They have the excitement. I think they have the camaraderie. So I'm going to go with the Hitmen tonight.
Love it. All right. All 3 broadcasters picking an upset and going Mahoning Valley Hitmen to take down the leaders of the North Division. It's not too much of an upset because both teams finished right with the same amount of points.
Yeah.
But Mahoning Valley Hitmen were in the SVBC's bracket. All right, they're getting ready for the first toss, and it's gonna be fun. We got Patrick Peasant, who typically plays down the middle. He goes against the grain. He's more of a stats EV person when it comes to what he's trying to do to prevent big frames from happening from the opponents and trying to win frames on his own side. He doesn't care about his rolling stats. Nicky Capogreco, that's a man that cares about his rolling stats. He wants to be the best in the league, and it's going to be interesting watching these 2 rollers perform differently against each other. All right, so as these players are getting ready to go here, how important is it for these second rollers, James Salvaggio, Matt Taylor, when they are called upon to shoot, to be able to make those big shots, Dill?
It's huge. And, I mean, in that department, the Hitmen definitely have the advantage with Salvaggio. Mm-hmm. But that's huge. I mean, if you look at last night's game with Steel Valley, there were a lot of frames where Bobby Middle had to shoot, and he did not hit. Yeah. He did not hit well, and it really showed. So
the one team that's sort of, other than Wycliffe, that has this like hitter in the second rolling position has been the Hitmen. They have truly been, stewards of their name, if you will.
Yeah.
All right, here comes Nick Capogreco. First roll of our second and final semifinal game. Ho-hum, Nick Cap.
I was going to say, that's not a bad start.
He had just a blistering quarterfinals, and that's how you get to be number one in the career. Anthony Capo says bye-bye, bro.
There's also this extra added pressure, I feel like, too, Danny, with the results from last night, with the Bocce Club losing.
Yeah.
No one on the court will admit this, but all of these guys are coming in here right now. They're thinking that if they win this, they win the championship.
Sure. They think it's open now.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, here comes James. We talked about how important the second roll is going to be. We're going to have a close one here. I don't know if it's enough. Pat's deep. He's trying to get it. All right, so a reminder for everybody, the championship bracket, listen, the broadcast starts at 4:45 Eastern and 5:30 will be game time. The Wycliffe Barbarians, last year's champions, are waiting in the wings for the winner of this game. It is bound to be an epic night. Make sure you join us. JoJo! So James not in, but being in front allows JoJo Palumbo to go after it.
I wonder if there are any barbarians watching tonight.
Every barbarian?
Every one of them.
You think every?
Oh,
If you're
yeah.
in the chat, let us know.
Mikey P gets the Paulino, doesn't reset. It does not, and his ball goes away. He misses the ball. He was shooting ball. If he sticks around, they've been shooting for 2 or 3. Instead of Matt, we get to see what he could hit. Now he's going to roll, try to put a close one by the Paulino. That's that little steel metallic ball. Trying to put that in play. He doesn't. This is a wide open shot. It is short. This is a shot that Michael Nardone should be able to hit and stay around. Got it. Doesn't stay up. Does he get a little good break on the back? He does, he does. And that's 2 easy points for Mahoning Valley Hitmen. All right, speaking of that championship, like I said, 4:45. You can see the way it came down. A repeat of last year's finals. Wycliffe Barbarians took down the Youngstown Flash and then shocked the world by taking down SVBC. On the other end of the bracket, the Hitmen survived the Hellhounds in it was the best of this year's playoffs. The Hitmen beat them 14-13. The Hellhounds are furiously coming back and trying to win that second game. And I tell you what, Dylan, if they would have won that game, I felt like they could have won game 3, right?
Oh,
they were figuring it out.
For sure, especially the way that Stewie was playing. He was unbelievable that second game.
Capo splits the difference, makes the hit.
Okay, Hitmen are in.
Not a bad first frame. Perfect from both teams.
Yep.
Ho-hum.
I was just going to say your phrase. I love when you say that.
Here comes Mr. Pezin. His line's way off here. Speed's actually really good. That'll be point. I think James, all he has to do is get to that back black line. Nick Cap rolled 90%. Savasha rolls 92. Last game, last week.
Not too bad. Pretty good day at the office.
And all the Hellhounds were trying to give everything they had, and those two just kept rolling on everything.
Yeah, they were absolutely unconscious.
I feel like you know, even last night we saw how important rolling was.
JoJo clips it clean. Great hit by the owner of the Hitmen.
He's been the big difference maker for me with this team, Danny, is the way that he's been hitting down the stretch for them has been unbelievable.
They follow him home. Here comes Matt. What a luxury to have him in the second rolling position. He likes that one. Like he likes. Got it! It's it on its head. Michael Nardone. MHP trying to put it back. We got a game here, 2-1, and all players are firing on all cylinders. All right, we got a cool little graphic here. This is presented by Ed Isabella. Some people get lucky, others call Eddie. EdIsabellaInsurance.com. The State Farm playoff rolling leaders. I pulled in stats from both teams. Nicky Capogreco, of course, number 1. Number 2 in career playoffs, James Salvaggio. So this is last year as well with the Hellhounds. He's number 2 overall. Taylor's 4th, Levi 7th, Peasant 16th, and then it just goes down from there. Mike Paisano, Trevisano, Nardone, not up to par when it comes to being in the playoffs. Be interesting to see who on the bottom is going to raise their stats after this series. JoJo. He's as excited for me to talk about shooting stats still.
Oh, yeah, I would be if I was him. He might not even have a rolling stat in the playoff. He might not have rolled.
Let's check the numbers. It's not good. 1 for 4. Although he might have got a little jelly because Doug Carter put a couple good ones in.
Oh, yeah.
Last night.
Oh, my goodness, yes.
He sure did.
Death, taxes, Nick Cap being by the Paulino. Here comes his brother.
Oh. I think Mike Paisano's going to shoot the ball off the wall here.
All right, making the switch over to MHP. Goes wall, gets into both, and makes a great point. What a call to bring in Mike. He's been playing the hammer, but he likes using the wall more than Anthony does. Smart play. All right, so Hitmen are looking at their own balls to hit.
Such a different dynamic between these two teams, like personality-wise, energy, vibe. It's so neat.
Comes Mike shooting his own balls, trying to move him over. He goes overhand, not underhand. I'm just, again, Mike had, I've talked about this last time they played. He has an underhand.
Yeah.
I don't know if he feels comfortable using it in this scenario, but if he shoots his little underhand right in between and makes contact with anything, one of them should shoot over and not come over with that velocity that we just saw. Didn't look like Mike wanted to do it at all.
Yeah. That's a fantastic ball.
It's close. Refereeing tonight, we got Paul Saline and Bo Wetzel. And on the stats, we got Linda Iamurray. We appreciate the team and all the work they do to help make this production a success. If you're just joining, you got Danny Catullo here. I'm the commish. I'm with DP, Dill the Thrill Palsy. And I got Miss Heidi Califoot, the Blonde Bomber. Let us know where you're tuning in from. And we got Dylan and Heidi reading the chat. They want to give you a shout out. Make sure you put in your name and where you're tuning in. We appreciate the support from all over the world. Breaking records. And you might see the number up there. That is just devices. That's number of people. We have some clubs with 20, 50, 100 strong. All watching the OBL. All right, so James being in, or I'm sorry, not being in, is making the gamblers not gamble.
Yeah.
They're trying to roll in for 2 here.
Yeah, this, depending on what Anthony does, it could have been actually better that he wasn't in.
Anthony's saying,
There we go.
count them up. What a roll by Anthony. All right, we got to those playoff shooting leaders.
There we go.
Some people can get lucky, others call Eddie. Joe Palumbo doesn't need any luck. Playoffs, he's 83%, and he's only making that number go up. He's the #1 playoff shooter. Anthony Capo, he's in 7th and trying to raise that number up. 100% so far here tonight. James Salvaggio, number 11. MHP 13 and Nardone 14th right behind him. Those are our State Farm playoff leaders from these 2 teams. Pat drove in from Canada today and seems to be looking all right so far, huh?
Mm-hmm. I wonder how many practice games him and Levi played today.
Dozens, probably. JoJo with a miss. It almost seemed like he was having trouble holding on to the ball.
He didn't miss it by much.
All right, here comes Nick Cap.
I see some stone fruits in the chat, some foodie box love in the chat.
Who was first? I'm always interested. Who was first?
It had to be Jen. Yep, sure was.
Yes. Hi,
Didn't
Jen.
take you long.
Yep.
All right, so second, it's either going to be Kevin, Pete. What do we got?
There's a legitimate war for who's in the
J-Lo.
chat first. Yeah. Usually Carmen Sandiego was in there.
We got Tammy.
It's crazy. I experienced that yesterday. I'm like, there's actually a legit war for first chat between Jen and a couple other people.
Yeah, I see it when I come in. Like when I'm watching from home, everyone's like, I was here first. Well, no, I wasn't. I'm at a band concert. I was eating cookies. Like there's always something.
All right, so they're not in. They're going to have Nardone roll in that instead of shoot. Even if he makes the point, there's like 200 gambler balls back.
Yeah.
Makes,
Maybe more.
Makes 2, though. Great shot. Anthony Capogreco, you know he's heat-seeking that Paulino.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to change the frame. Capo! Greco! Bang, bang! Takes them both out with one shot. That wasn't a rifle. That was a grenade.
Wow.
Oh.
What a shot.
Matthew Taylor rolls in for 2. And here comes Mike rolling in for 4. 1 miss from Joe. That's the only shot from both teams that hasn't been really good.
Yeah, but they've been on.
And that's all that took was a one miss from Joe.
Yep.
And when you got someone like Anthony Capogreco back there, I was surprised they didn't go shoot the ball. But again, then, if Nardone hits it clean, Anthony Capogreco is going after it. When you got a game changer like that, give him the ball and let him make some magic. I mean, what a shot.
Oh. When you're as good as a shooter as that, that's what he was aiming.
Shot of the week?
He knew he was doing that.
That might be shot of the year. That might be shot of the OBL. All right, here comes Mr. Pezin. The Gamblers are 9 for 11 rolling, make that 10 for 12 now, 5 for 5 hitting. And the Hitmen are 7 for 9, 6 for 7. Joe, 2 misses in a row.
And they've been by a centimeter at the most.
I can't say it enough. When Joe hits well, they perform well.
Yep.
When Joe struggles, the Hitmen follow him down too.
Yep.
They need somebody on this side. Elite shooters can't be 100%. It's relatively impossible. I know Anthony Cap, sometimes makes me look stupid when he goes 26 or 28 in a row.
Yeah.
But it's relatively impossible to be 100% for both games. They need somebody on their side to be a dog and go get the point. And I don't know if it's Nardone shooting it right after and sticking, or Nick Capogreco going and beating the point. Someone got to be a dog.
Yeah.
Who wants the ball? That's what I want to see.
Oh.
Miss. Nick Cap short. Joe and Mike miss.
It's a momentum shift here. I got to say, now every time I'm seeing some of these, their signature moves before they hit or roll, all I can see now is Declan doing his awesome video that he posted and how he just nailed all of those. It's so funny. Now I just see little Declan.
We got Sean is giving that original version, supposed to be at least, with the his original version over to Mike.
Nice.
And we're cutting it up and gonna make something fun for the championship game.
So cool.
Kappa was going Pauline, but he does open up. I talked about this a lot, Dill. As a lead shooter, you have to get into something. He can't come up empty-handed.
Yep.
All right, could this ball from James be like the savior we talked about? Or is Mike Paisano just going to blow it all up?
Yeah.
All right. Gamblers, they could shoot either or, go for a big frame. They're going to have Taylor roll. They left the point out there last frame. Let's see if they could be able to get one here and get it back. They sure do. Matthew Taylor gets in there. 7-2. All right, those sponsors on the Koppel Gambler side, Deepwater Consulting, Nappy's Food Service, which is now in the Northeast Ohio area, and my buddy Jared Nash, his company, Cornhole Bags and More, 724 Bagger Company. Now, I play league out there in that beautiful little city, Koppel, Pennsylvania, at the IMBS Club, the Italian Mutual Benefit Society. I am on Team 724 Bagger.
Nice.
I proudly wear that and excited to battle with Jared Nash on my team. It's me and his cousin. I don't know if you know this. His cousin's Jonathan Vivo.
Oh, I did not
Jared,
know that.
Jared Nash was on the Koppel Gamblers.
Yeah.
He retires. His cousin takes over. Jojo, okay, buddy. You're back. You're back.
Yeah. And it wasn't panic mode after two misses, especially since he missed both of them by so little.
Yeah.
Just a little reset, hit the next one, get it back on track.
Yeah. Well, in these games, you really have to stay solid and focused and in the zone. You know what I mean? You can't let it affect you to where then you're out of the game mentally. You have to stay in the game.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
You can't afford it.
There's a lot of guys that were not, they were letting the game get to them yesterday and the day before.
Yes, I agree with you.
Wow, what a ball by Taylor.
Yeah.
They're called the Hitmen for a reason, Heidi. They're going to hit this ball.
I was going to say, James kind of looked like, do you want me to do it?
Yep.
And it was like, nope.
Mm-hmm.
Nardon's
They
gonna
remembered
hit
who
this.
they were.
Yep.
Ooh, is that going to come all the way back?
Oh, no.
Think that Paulino's going to stay. Oh, it goes back.
That's
All
good.
right.
If,
Yeah.
if you're the Hitman, you wanted that.
Yes.
They will take that.
All right, the sponsors for those Mahoning Valley Hitmen, the Lodge 2850, the Sons of Italy in Warren, Ohio, Mayfield Smoke Shop. I'll be visiting out there in Cleveland. Be playing at the Alta House, which is right next to Mayfield Smoke Shop. Beautiful Little Italy, Cleveland. Shout out to Billy Batters and his wife, Nicole. And Erie Canal, Clark Diedrich, and Quinn Vesters.
Ooh, this is spicy. By the way, I do have to take a quick shout out to my guy, Doug Carter. I thought, I was convinced he only stuck when I was in the booth. He stuck like 6 times yesterday.
He was a monster.
But I was watching. If I wasn't watching, he wouldn't have stuck anything.
He was maybe a little upset that he wasn't in that MVP race.
I would be too if
I
I
was
was him.
thinking the same exact thing.
And
I wondered if that kind of lit a little bit of a fire.
And I had to be truthful with him, so when I was talking to him outside, I said, listen,
Yeah.
Heidi, me, Lee, and Giuliano, we all wanted you in there, and Dylan told us not to.
Okay.
Aw, Dylan.
Doug. False. No one's a bigger Doug Carter fan than me, I promise you.
He did have a really great night last night, for sure.
This is short.
He's been
Matt
having a
Taylor.
great end of the season.
Oh, yeah. These 2 playoff games, he's been the best player on the court.
Just
Got it.
rising to the challenge week after week.
Well, last year, Dill, we were talking about that with Pete Barach.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of was like, wasn't himself beginning of the season. Same with Doug. And then caught fire at the right time, and his team is just following him home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for them, it's also they're a big factor. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
They do have 2 balls to 1 still, though.
They elect not to shoot it first.
Oh, he beats that. They are in the driver's seat this frame.
There we
Joe
go.
clips it clean. Still got to make another shot, though. Mike's trying to put Paulino in play. They have 3 balls in the back, Koppel does. They don't on either side, but it almost maybe makes it worse because if Paulino goes straight back and stays back there.
We got Doug in the chat. Hi, Doug. Were your ears burning?
All right, Hitmen already have 1 MHP or blows it by. And that reset, like you called, Dylan,
Yeah.
it's not a stat in the book yet. It will be next year. Don't you worry, Heidi.
I'm not worried.
Oh, this might have to sit, too.
Oh, no.
He's good.
Oh,
Not,
Makes it.
Not by much, but he's good.
By the hair of his chinny chin chin.
Yeah.
All right, so Stone Fruit Coffee Company, you may have seen if you're just joining the OBL playoffs, or maybe it's because of all these likes and people sharing what's going on here. Maybe you're watching at one of those clubs. You may have seen Stone Fruit Coffee in the chat, and that's because when you see as a fan an amazing shot like Anthony Capogreco blowing out those 2 balls, if you see that, you type in Stone Fruit in the chat, and if you have liked the broadcast and you are subscribed to the BBN, you can win a box of coffee and a mug sent directly to you. Stone Fruit Coffee Company, they got locations in downtown Youngstown, Poland, Boardman, and Canfield, which are suburbs, and you can go on their website, and they ship around the world.
there's going to be some great hits tonight, so you might as well just like and subscribe right now and get ready to type it in because so far, so good.
Load it up in the chat.
You might say, Danny, how do you have energy to do this 4 nights in a row? Well, let me tell you, at 8 o'clock this morning, I had a double shot from Stone Fruit.
Ooh, that sounds so good. I've never been there. I've never gotten the chance,
it's
so I've
fantastic.
got to get
And
there.
then at 11:30, I needed a coffee, so I got their Black Monday roast. Okay, special roast, little dark roast, which, believe it or not, dark roast coffee has less caffeine than light roast.
Oh.
Really?
That's a for you, Dill.
I did not know
All right.
that.
The more you know.
Here comes Joe Palumbo. Got it.
Wow.
Picked it clean. And then, you know what? I need a
Oh,
little.
no, don't
I needed another one.
And
so
then
I needed a sipper. Right?
No,
A
you
sipper,
didn't
so I got
say
an iced Americano
Ooh.
with a little bit of powdered cinnamon. Just
Nice.
kind of,
Okay.
make it a little delicate. All right.
Okay, like a little flower.
And if you didn't know, Del, here's some more coffee trivia for you. The reason why it's called an Americano was in Italy when the United States was stationed during the war, World War II, when Americans couldn't drink the espresso and the strong coffee in
Yes.
Italy. They wanted to water it down,
Yes.
so they were making fun of them, saying,
Oh,
"We got to make an
okay.
Americano."
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So they just added water to the espresso as
Yeah.
opposed to making a lighter version of coffee that the Americans were used to because of the beans from Mexico.
Uh-huh.
Love that.
Salvaggio! He's hyped up on some espresso. James Salvaggio gets it off the wall. And Dante DeLissi almost put him into the bleachers.
I mean, I hope we got that.
We
Poor James.
almost lost James there.
Poor James.
Man, that's one way to get in the game, Dante.
I'll
Just
tell
not
you
count
what.
James.
Wow.
Ooh, this might be
Little
a
spice.
little long.
No, it's in. It's a very strategically good place ball. They're going to confirm, I guess. Bo's calling it for sure. They might go get the distance. I like rolling here. You have 3 objects to lay on to make a point. The front
Yeah.
ball, which is their own ball. It'd be difficult to make 2, I think, unless you're rolling straight at it. You can touch Paulino, which is great, and make a point. And if you lay on their ball, which is like the best scenario, Goldilocks, is lay on the other ball, and you can make 2.
Yeah, I like this call here a lot.
All right, so they're rolling. Mike Nardone, he's known for those game-winning hits. He got one in the quarterfinal, stifling the Hellhounds' comeback, making the big frame. And she gone.
Had to get a little wall.
And the Gamblers, after giving up 2 in the last frame, come back and get another one. It is an 8-4 ball game. We also have another thing that you could do as a fan. All you have to do is type in Foodie Box Love. Same thing, like and subscribe. And the Bocce Lover of the Week will be announced each and every week. Our winner last week was Whitney New, at Whitney New. That is Sean New's wife and Declan's mama. She won a Foodie Box Love sent directly to her. And we are going to announce a special one. So we're going to get one from each of the playoff games. We're going to have it on Championship Sunday. Make sure you are watching so you know if you're the Bocce Lover of the Week. Now, Patrick didn't love that one, huh?
No.
Nikki Cap.
Snuck right on by.
You're going to have to roll. Yeah, Matt's going to have to roll here. Even if they hit that clean, the Pat's ball is not good.
It's not in play.
Ooh.
I don't know if he got there, Heidi.
I don't think he did.
That's a hard angle for me to see, I'll be honest.
I think he might be a little short.
His ball's in play though now, right?
Yes.
You have to go shoot.
Yeah, if he is short, there's a couple different things you can do. You can either have Anthony shoot this,
Oh, wow.
or depending on how much it goes up, you could. There's a play with Mike Paisano. He could roll on it and try and touch for 2.
I'm having the number 1
Yeah,
shooter
when
in
you
the
have
OPL.
him,
Yeah.
it makes your choice a little easier.
Well,
Rufio! Anthony Capagreco takes that ball back to Never Never Land.
Makes it a little easier to decide what you're doing when you got that guy back.
Here comes Joe Palumbo trying to take out Cap's ball. Or Paul. He went Paulino only. What a great aggressive call, but doesn't execute. Pretty nice luxury for Matt Taylor to have Anthony Capagreco behind him, huh?
Yeah.
That's his franchise player. He might have given him a lifetime contract.
Oh.
lots of stone fruits in the chat. Awesome.
Who's responding? We got any good ones in there? Any new ones?
Well,
Let's see, we got Ben Campbell,
we
Pete
got
Barach.
Stewie.
Stewie.
Yeah, we got Stewie in the chat.
Got Dave Smith. Catherine. Courtney.
Whoa.
Lou Sheldon. I know Lou's pumped about that one. He loves great rolls.
That is a fantastic ball.
Let's see if MHP can get rid of it. Got it! Oh, takes out one, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Gambler point. What a shot by MHP to get that out.
It's just the clinic at this point.
Youch.
Shoo.
We got Catherine B. We got Gene Birkin. We got Rich Selensky. Catherine cheering on her cousin. What's up, Nicholas? I think he's at the poorhouse. Sean Crone. Sue Patsy.
Dylan, if you weren't here in the booth tonight, where would you be watching?
I mean, there's no shortage of options.
No, there's not.
That's
That's
for sure.
That's what. There's no shortage.
You know, honestly, Heidi, this is gonna sound like I'm a 70-year-old, but I'd probably watch it on the couch.
Hey, that's what I did the
Joe
last
misses.
2 nights.
I don't
Try to get it.
I don't get many nights off from this bocce grind that I'm on, so when they present themselves, they gotta
Yeah.
capitalize.
We got Mrs. Alphabet in the chat. What's up, Kath?
Oh no.
Back to back again. Remember that. Twice
Yes.
Joe missed, twice Nardo missed right
Yeah.
after. So
And
2 of Joe's misses went back to back with Nardone. We got Emily Paisano in the chat cheering on her husband.
Oh, just a touch too much to the left, but still a good ball.
You know, something that I've noticed, Danny and Dylan both, the Hitmen definitely play with that raw emotion. Do you know what I mean? They're very, very high. And truthfully, you know, when they make a big shot, they erupt. The whole building, you know,
Yep.
it feels like it's erupting and it's shaking, and the whole building knows about it. And the gamblers, I feel like they're a little bit more even keel. They're very,
I call it passive aggressive.
yeah, well, yes. They're
Because
very
he's chirping too.
right.
Capo! Greco!
Until that
2
happens.
times a lady.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Anthony
goodness.
Kappa Greco taking the Lost Boys back to never, never land.
Oh yeah.
He is
Until
feeling
that
it.
happens. Okay, so did I manifest that to happen? Maybe I did. I don't know.
Welcome to the booth, Heidi. Welcome
Listen.
to the booth.
But what I'm trying to say is I
Listen.
feel like that quiet, like stealth, that is kind of scary and intimidating. I don't know.
They're less gamblers. They're more assassins.
Yes,
They're
the
very
silent.
quiet.
Yes, you're
Yeah.
exactly right. Wow. I mean, just look at this. Let's see.
Should be at least 2. Man, they had to get 3 here, right? If not, they should have shot the ball.
Yeah. I was kind of wondering.
4.
Oh,
Wow.
13-4.
I mean,
Listen, I might be calling Anthony Capogreco Peter Pan, but I feel like he's putting on the cape and becoming Superman.
Yep, for sure.
All right, listen, he has those laser vision eyes.
I was going to
when
say,
it
look
comes
at
to
his
shooting.
face.
Family Vision Center can also help you out. If you are looking to improve your vision, if you're in the Rockwell, Dallas, Texas area, make sure you check out Big E, Dr. E, and his Family Vision Center, and they're going to do right by you. He's putting on a show. He's putting on a show.
Yeah.
All right, Pat, great speed. Doesn't have the line. The Gamblers are 11 for 11 shooting. Cap 7. Mikey 4. On the Hitman side, only 7 for 13, and that's been the difference in game 1. Doesn't seem like there's any rust on the Gambler side from being off Monday, huh?
No, absolutely not. They are locked and loaded right now.
Capo.
I mean, just add another one on there.
And another one.
Ooh.
And another one.
Yeah. Incredible.
He is feeling it.
We got Aaron Fox in the chat. Mom to the superstar, Nico Fox from Rome, New York. One day we hope to see Nico in the OBL.
That'd be neat.
As we're growing and growing. We got the Queen Bee, Ali, in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Comes MHP. Got it!
Oh.
Him and Cap tonight.
Sayonara.
Shooting is just insane.
That has absolutely been the difference this game.
I agree with you.
100%. Not only are they hitting, Cap stuck, what, 3? Mike just stuck that one. They are seeing the ball, Danny.
Nikki O in the chat. They're going to shoot this one again. They're going to make Joe roll. All right, Johnny Vivo, the Rook, with his toothpick in. Yeah, well, what routine this is? Yeah, there's a little dance routine. Here comes Johnny. Trying to make a big hit. Oh! Misses to the right. They elect to roll elect to hit as opposed to roll. If they were going to roll, Taylor was going to do that. All right, here comes Joe. Laid down a second point. Pretty easy here.
Not giving up.
I was sort of confused that Matt didn't roll in that one. It's a ton of room there.
I didn't like that call at all by the
Gamblers. All right, make sure you are ready for this Sunday. If you're not subscribed and have the notification button on, you better, because Championship Sunday starts at 4:45 Eastern, and we will be announcing the All-Stars and the OBL Season 2 MVP before we kick off a best-of-5 series. Games are to 12. The Barbarians are awaiting the winner of this match.
Yeah, I just don't like, even if you hit that, Joe hasn't rolled a ball, but he had 8 feet to get a point. You're pretty much surrendering a point at that point.
Capo.
Oh.
Grabs the Paulino.
Uh-oh.
And this should be advantage Hitmen with all 3 of their shooters. And I know James is called a roller. He's a shooter.
Right.
They have a chance here to be able to score 4 if they can hit and stay around for all 4.
Interesting that they took out Pat for Matt there. I
like the double. I like the double switch. You would think that Matt's the better roller lead, and he might have thrown like one of those bad balls on purpose there. On the way they kind of ended. Now you could roll if you happen to beat it. It's going to require some hits on the Hitmen side.
Yep. Oh, he's sure.
Mike doesn't.
It is a little tricky if you're watching the broadcast from home too, because on the screen that looks like it's in.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's the tricky part too.
All right, Viva was subbed in to make a big hit, misses. He's now rolling here. He has his own ball to lay on. He misses everything. Puts it in no man's land. They could shoot and hang here.
Mm-hmm.
Here comes Joe Pa. Got it. Mr. Clean. Now they're rolling in for two. It's a 13-8 game. I always say for the Hitmen, what their goal is when someone goes to 12 or 13, basically almost on their way out, you just want to get back to 10 when you're getting blown out.
Mm-hmm.
Get to 10, and then you're a frame away.
You're right.
So they get two of it back. They get half of what they were looking for. And Taylor's terrible ball, by the way, may have saved an extra point or two.
100%.
So, again, I don't know, but that might have been on purpose.
It could have been.
Some of those high IQ players.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. As smart as a guy is, Matt, I'm willing to bet that that's exactly what he was doing.
All right, here comes Nicky Capo. The Hitmen to get back into it. They need their engine to play better. Here comes Nick Capco. Greco. Now 8 for 11 on the night. Okay.
Yeah. They're rolling very well. They're rolling 77% as a team. They're outrolling Koppel.
Capo!
That has been the difference.
Stays around.
That man has been the difference.
All right, James beats the point, but left a good, well, it looks to be around 3 feet.
Pat's got to beat this ball.
This is that wall that just stays right on the wall. It's the one wall at Lorenzino's that doesn't have much give. As all the players step on the court there. Joe clips his own ball, and all of a sudden, the Hitmen are in major trouble.
Have to shoot.
Have
here.
3 timeouts here. Do you like just shooting Paulino?
Yeah.
Hopefully it goes to the back where your other balls, or it gets reset.
Yeah. I don't think you have much of a choice now.
All right, here comes Mike Nardone trying to save the game. Misses everything, Nardone. And that is all she wrote. 14-8. The Koppel Gamblers take care of business behind the one and the only Anthony Capo Greco. 10 for 10 for Anthony. Storming the Gamblers past those Mahoning Valley Hitmen. Thoughts, Heidi?
I'm a little bit speechless, I'll be honest, and I'm normally not, but that Anthony, I really just think that he was definitely the big change of that momentum. I felt like the Hitmen were getting down. Their energy was down. The momentum was down. The vibe was down, and it just affected their play. So.
Yeah.
What about you, Del?
Well, Heidi hit it perfectly. The hitting was the big difference. Because Nick Cap and Salvaggio, they rolled.
Yes,
pretty
absolutely.
Solid.
Well enough to win, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
They rolled better than Matt and Pat's, but the difference was Anthony Capagreco.
See, I thought Pat Peasant gave him some great frames.
Yeah.
And he beats that ball on the right, puts it right next to the Paulino.
Yes.
He also, what he does is he puts the Paulino in a way different position than everybody else.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so because of that, he can put rollers in uncomfortable situations.
Yeah.
And even though Nick and James rolled good, they didn't roll excellent. And I
Yeah.
think that's also because of the Paulino position. All right, so that is game one, and what a game it was. The Koppel Gamblers have taken them down. As we get ready for game number two, I'm sure there's going to be some switches, but I want to bring up some voting so that you, the viewer, can check what's going on. All right, so this is the player votes for the All-Stars. In the North Division, Diaz, MHP, Stewie, Capo, Greenaway, Doug Carter, and Cody Haleko. How did the players do with the voting? Did you like it? Any mistakes there, Dill?
Well, I think there's an big omission from the list. I think that not having Matt Taylor as a roller in here,
Yeah.
I think he in the North Division is the best lead roller, and him not being there is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Also, I really think that Doug Carter and Carl Greenaway should be in the starters.
Yeah,
I don't know if
you
they
stole
can-
it. You stole it, Dill.
I don't know how it would shape up, but both of them
Yep.
have been playing. Even the playoffs, they have been absolutely incredible. But they have been playing really great all season.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Especially Carl. So that's the only thing I would nitpick at. I love seeing Cody Haleko there, though.
All right, so on the south side, Tim Wilson, Shanu, Mike Robb, Ronnie Cap. That's been like what everyone's talked
Yep.
about, players,
Yep.
fans. We haven't done the media vote yet. You think those starting four, they're locked up, Heidi?
I do. I really do. I think there's a lot of consistency there. Yeah, I definitely think for sure. The starters, South Division, I think that's going to stay locked in.
All right, on the bench side, the Hitmen, that's all it is. There's four Hitmen there.
Yeah.
Nardone, Delicio, and Joe Palumbo tied. They're missing a big person, though. Can you believe that James Salvaggio not on the player vote?
Yeah, that's a little shocking to me. I think that, given how great Mike and Joe have been playing, that makes more sense. But Dante really has not been playing that much.
Yeah.
He adds a very big bench presence as the captain of the team. He really holds them together. But if we're going off of play, Dante really hasn't played a whole lot.
Yeah, or, just rolling 62%, and you expect your
Yeah.
roller to be something higher to be able to all-star. But they must be respecting his decision-making skills and captain skills. All right, let's go to the MVP. This is new now. New graphic for you. We now have the player votes are in. The MVP player votes are Mikey Ropp, 50%. Sean New, 31. Ronnie Cap, 11. And Anthony Capagreco, as you've heard, I'm sure, in my pregame speech, 8% of the players choosing him to be MVP. Are you surprised by how little Anthony is compared to those three SVPCers?
I am, because if you do not think that Anthony Capagreco saw these, and he's looking and he knows, he's aware, and you're crazy if you don't think that he isn't aware. He holds the OBL record for 28 consecutive hits. He's the #1 qualified volume hitter in the regular season. Okay, his peers gave him 8% of the vote. 8%. He's going to want to prove that the players voted and are voting for the wrong guy. And that's why every time he would get a good hit tonight, he's explosive, because it's like he wants to defend himself. He knows He's great, and he wants to prove it for the player vote as well.
So these 3 SVPCers, we had a really cool graphic here, Dylan, and I'm interested. You were talking about Mike Robertson being that anchor of the SVBC lineup, playing that, basically that volume role for them. What impresses you most about Mike Robertson that you think all the fans and the players are latching onto?
I think what's impressed me the most is his ability to do both at such a high level. You have some of the hammer positions where one might excel more at rolling big clutch shots, such as Stewie. Stewie rolls fantastic, especially on the back wall. Or they make big time hits like Mike Paisano and Mike Nardone. But to me, Mike's the true version of what you want your hammer to do. If you need him to roll, he's going to do it. If you need him to hit, he's going to do it. He just does both of them equally as good, and he's the perfect encapsulation of that.
There's a good stat in here. When Mike Robb has a good roll, they score 1.43 points per frame. So that's like almost a point and a half per frame whenever Mike Robinson has a good roll.
Which is absurd.
As much as it matters for Sean New to lead him off, Mike Robb, he's getting those 2s and 3s that made Steel Valley so dangerous in the regular season. I love this stat here, though. Pressure hitting. That is when one team has at least 10, or it's the final 3 frames of the game. Ronnie Capagreco, 74.3%. And then I have true clutch. True clutch is when the score is within 3 points in the final 3 frames, or both teams have 10. So basically, when everything's getting tight at the end, Ronnie Capagreco, 7 for 7.
Ooh.
Talk about a clutch performer. As we get more and more of these stats in the game, and then what an amazing job Bocce Labs does for us, we're going to be able to see and be able to dissect who could potentially win that MVP award. The media votes are already done. We'll be announcing on Sunday. All right, the players are warming up. I now want to know, what changes do you got for the Mahoning Valley Hitmen, Heidi?
I don't know. I would leave it, to be honest. I don't know, but looks like Dante Delicio's warming up, so
yeah.
Joe.
So Joe goes 5 for 10, Dylan. You think he's out? Maybe Delicio goes in as a roller?
Yeah,
I'm thinking.
It's kind of an easy fix for the Hitmen when your lead hitter is struggling because of James being in the second rolling spot. Your entire bench is pretty much lead rollers. You have Dante, Freddie, and Mike Trevisano.
Yeah.
So you could just put one of those 3 guys in at the lead rolling spot and then put Nick Cap back to second rolling, which I think that's his best position that he plays. He's absolutely incredible when he plays there.
All right,
and then you just move Salvaggio to the hammer spot where he's typically playing, and Nardone to the lead hitter.
And you caught it right there. That's looks like what they're going to be doing. I wonder, the last time Heidi, Nardone does not like lead shooting. I wonder if owner and captain say, too bad you are.
Yeah.
Or are they going to move James Salvaggio all the way from the second roller to lead shooter? When you are comfortable, is it difficult to perform when you're out of position?
Yes, absolutely. But I think these guys they're going to respect their owner, they're going to respect their captain, and they're going to do whatever they need to do to get a comeback this game.
So Nick Cap is actually still going to lead off here, which unless this is just a practice, it's still a practice. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, still practice for him.
And we have a switch on the gamblers too. Pat Pezin is out. Levi Policaro is in.
Do you like making a switch after winning the first game, Dill?
So in this case, I do, because Pat was okay, not fantastic. 7 for 10. He was pretty solid.
What more do you want this guy to do? He led the North in plus minus.
Yeah.
He plays a playoff game and they win by 6 points. Would you rather, Dill, roll 100% and lose by 6 points, or roll 70% and win by 6 points?
Roll 70% and hit. But in this case, though, it's not a bad switch, because this is the lineup that we've seen the most of from Koppel. That Levi has been their second roller pretty much the entire season. So this is their true starting line. In my opinion, this is their true starting line.
As they finish up the practice, Heidi, we asked Carl about, how do you prepare for a championship game 5, and what advice they would give to Cody, Corey, they're new members of that team going into it. Russ, they never make the championship last year. And they said it's a marathon, that most likely the whole roster, or at least 6 players, are going to play, whether it be through subs and someone's not going to play great all 5 games.
Right.
Do you think this might be about that, getting Levi some run before they could make that trip over to the championship?
Oh, possibly, yeah. And which is smart. I mean, it's a long game, it is what it is.
You also have to kind of factor in with Pat. He's a little bit of a different scenario from all these other guys because he lives in a different country. So he might not be able to be here.
You never know what could happen.
Sunday.
All right, they're gearing up for game number 2. The first one was won by Koppel. It's a best of 3 series. They're playing a 14. Here comes Nicky Capagreco. He does have the Paulino. That means Dante DeLisio will be at the 2. And I know you're anxiously awaiting. I'm going to bet that James hits first.
Okay.
I'm going to bet that Nardone wins the argument.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
James is too easygoing.
So
yeah.
You're like, James, you're lead rolling. James, you're coaching.
But here's
James,
the thing.
you have to play on court 3 while everybody else plays on court 1. I could just picture James saying, okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty easygoing.
Yeah. Sometimes though, I feel like I've been watching James Salvaggio for a while, and it always makes me interested. Let me wait till Anthony's done.
Got it! Anthony Capagreco picks up in game 2 where he left off in game 1. Hits and sticks around.
But sometimes when given the choice of rolling or shooting, he rolls sometimes, and I'm like, oh, you gotta shoot. But yes, I agree with you. He's gonna do. There's a really interesting question in the chat, Danny. So I'm assuming this is Bill, but he's saying, is the MVP the player most valuable to a winning team, or is MVP the best player in the league? Do you want to explain that?
Isn't that the best part about it? Is it's the most valuable player. That's the definition.
Yeah.
And then what you want to take with that definition, you could take.
Yeah.
100%.
So Delicio's balls in the moon, they easily beat this one. I view winning as probably one of the biggest characteristic traits. Which player helps their team win?
Yeah.
So I usually pick a player from a winning team, one of those 2 bye teams.
Yep, that's my thought process too.
Nardone hits it, moves the Pauline back, changes the frame. What a shot by Mikey Nardone. And I was wrong. Mike Nardone shooting first.
And this is also not the easiest roll on the planet for a guy who's rolling his first ball of the game.
First ball of the series.
Yeah.
The night. Got some practice in. Let's see if it works. I'm sure he's rolled some to the back wall. Going back to that Nardone shooting first, though, as much as I thought he was going to win out, because James is the nice one, I'm glad that Joe and Dante told Nardone to do it, because he can change frames by how hard he hits. He can get into the Paulino. Like I said earlier, he has an underhand hit.
Yeah.
And if it's a hard wall shot, they could always have James shoot over Mike.
Yeah.
Also, I forgot Levi was rolling. He's just real good.
Oh, yeah.
James Salvaggio gets that ball out of there.
There's not too many balls that are hard to roll for Levi.
All right, we got my girl Bonnie in the chat. I hope you heard the pregame speech. Beth Bishop. Got some members of Steel Valley in the chat. Mike Paisano.
He's hot.
I think it's.
That ball
Oh, I thought it was going to be good.
touches the back wall. Paul Saline burns it. All right, this is if Koppel Gamblers win. If they can finish the job and they took down the Hitmen, then they will get to the championship game against the Wycliffe Barbarians. That championship game will be live, and the broadcast will start at 4:45, live at 5:30. If you're looking for any more information, go to OhioBocceLeague.com, and you can get more. Can the Gamblers win game 2 and win it out? All right, here comes Nikki Capagreco. We actually got Mike Nardone's fiance. How crazy is this as this sport grows, where we know it's going to go to, when we go to the moon, right?
Yep.
And we're talking thousands of devices, not hundreds.
Yep.
That it might be a little bit more difficult for us to talk to the fiance of a player. Anthony Capo hits and sticks around. But Marin goes, he's not used to winning many arguments, Mike.
Aww.
So at least Marin's prepping him.
Hey,
At least Marin's
Marin.
prepping him.
Hey.
She's prepping him. She's
listen,
prepping him for what life is with the captain.
I don't think Mikey puts up much of a fight. He goes, yes, hon.
Not against Marin. Nope.
No, hon.
Yes, no.
He's been trained.
We got the MVP of the CBL, Chicago Bocce League, our sister league up there. Vanessa Garippo in the chat. Got Mr. Farinacci. Dan, what's going on? So Chris was looking over at the bench. He said that ball did not touch the back wall, but Paulie was there. We do not let players make the calls.
Yep.
So it's the
Yeah.
referees. It's the ones in the stripes.
Hey, he was standing right on that wall. He saw it.
It can be difficult because there's a little bit of a hill going up. So
Yeah.
sometimes you see the ball sort of ricky back or just stay there. But the referees have such great eyes.
Yeah. And what Chris, from where he was standing, he might see it like that where it might fall down, but there is that tiny little flap right at the bottom. It could have caught that.
It's perspective.
Yeah.
Just like when we're looking at the broadcast, we're like, oh, that looks in for
Right,
sure, but it's our
absolutely.
perspective. No, we're getting the camera's perspective. All right, here comes Mike Paisano. So James beats it. Mike with his first miss.
You opened up a can of worms with Marin. Now she says Dylan knows he doesn't win many arguments with me either. Settle down, Marin. Settle down. I'm just too intimidated by her. That's why I back up.
Levi. Trying to give it a shot. What a ball, Levi Polacaro. Silky smooth.
I mean, to come in and roll like that is amazing.
Ooh, Mike might be going for the Pauline here.
I think they said wall. It's a difficult shot either way. Here comes Mike. Going underhand.
He went for
Paulino. There's that underhand I talked about.
Yeah.
All right, misses there. All righty. We asked Nikki Capagreco, when you battle your brother, you change anything to your approach? And he said, I wouldn't change, so I wouldn't say change anything, but it's business as usual. But I will say, when you're playing an elite shooter like my brother, I want to get his ball out right away than having him have a ball later in the frame.
Yeah.
That's, hey, he's not going to say it's a compliment to his brother, but that was kind of a compliment to his brother.
That's as nice as you're going to get the
Yep,
brother Capagrecos
yep.
to talk about each other.
Yep. If you ask Nick, he's like, no, I was talking about Doug Carter or Joe Palumbo. I wasn't talking about him at all.
Listen, we had a nice Mother's Day dinner. We went to get some Mexican. Me, Nick, and Anthony, we shared A little chorizo and cheese dip.
Ooh.
Mikey Nardone hits and sticks around. 1-1. We still have yet to have one of those games other than the Hellhounds Hitmen that have been one of those battles back and forth.
Yep.
And even then, that was a game of runs. It's been a very different playoff than last year.
Yeah.
It was a different regular season, too. SVBC, wire to wire, number 1. All the buys were locked up even before week 9, which might have even hurt SVBC as they were like kind of playing around the last week.
Yeah, it did feel that way. I mean, it was like they switched lineups a little bit and didn't really. There was like no like a drive. Like I don't know.
Comes Capo on his brother's ball.
Oh.
Oof.
There's the first miss of the night for Anthony. And he had an either or, so it's not kind of bad. Here comes Mike trying to save the frame. James and Dante sitting back there, licking their lips. They want to get more than one.
Oh, this ain't a bad ball from Mikey P, though. Oh, it's in. That's a great ball, but kind of on an island.
Here comes Mr. Salvaggio. Got it! Stays around. I think they might have the next two.
Yeah. Yeah. I would do this.
All right, they're bringing Joe in for Dante. Instead of Dante shooting, Dante, who used to be a shooter, but is now primarily a roller, bringing Joe Palumbo back in. Oh, if he can hit and stick one. That bench might be going. Got it! Clips it clean. 1, 2, 3 points for the Hitmen. Joe Palumbo with a situational sub. How about the awareness for Delicio to take himself out?
Well, and that could be what we were talking about earlier, Danny, when we were mentioning about him getting the vote.
So we asked Anthony about battling his brother. He says business as usual, playoff time. He doesn't want to give any quotes over there. I did ask him. He's been Nick's been the hottest roller in the OBL, playing the left side. You seem to reach an extra level. He does. In playing the better players, lights at the brightest. He said, I want to do the part for my team to win, and I don't feel like I want to let them down. And guess what? We will not be playing that left side. I think that was a little slight there, Dylan, saying we expect to win more frames.
Uh-huh.
But after Joe Paul comes and makes the hit, they are playing left. Anthony Capo.
That could be also. It was a great situational sub, but you could go right back to your starting lineup now. If that gives Joe if he stays in and hits another ball here, that might be the what you needed to start the Avalanche with Joe.
And Dante missed his first 2 rolls.
Yeah.
And maybe they just leave him in.
If he keeps hitting, I wouldn't bring him out.
All right, here comes Mike. Got Paulino. Where does it race to? Off the wall and a Hitmen ball. They're now in control of the frame. 2 balls back. Such a difficult roll here for Taylor.
Yeah. He can play into his own ball here if he so chooses.
He's trying to use the wall here instead. This looks good. Does he like it? Does he like it? Oh, I don't know if it's enough. No good, says Paul. But a great spot there. Instead of playing in his own ball where he maybe just it's a difficult ball, now he gets Levi the wall. He has 2 balls to play on. So even if he's a little bit early, Levi needs to be aggressive. P-E, aggressive.
Oh, I think he might.
Oh,
Okay, he touches the ball, so his ball's still alive. And it may have come back in for point. All right, they're going to check to be sure. Reminder, Championship Sunday, 4:45 broadcast. The Hitmen are still in.
Oh.
So Levi was aggressive, but just a tad too late. You like Joe just getting into everything here, Blonde Bomber?
yes, I sure do. Because you got
were
Nardo.
were you like a girl that spiked the ball too in volleyball?
Yes, that's why that's always my defense. When everyone says, "Why do you roll so hard?" And that's why,
This is such a difficult role.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like this call. I personally would have blown it up. But again, the Hitmen just got beat up.
Right, you're right.
They want to get Paulino.
Oh, if this hooks in, this might be golden. Oh.
You can't really use the wall on the other side.
Danny, do you hate trying, and they didn't even think about it, maybe trying a wall shot with their ball over here by Dante?
Oh, my
Oh.
gosh. He almost sold that point. He almost sold the point. Joe Palumbo. They couldn't hide him there.
Listen.
No amount of strategy. He had to play 2 frames. Speaking of strategy, make sure you check out HG Growth Partners. If you are a business that's looking to grow, innovative solutions that are basically done with some of the best in the business when it comes to using statistics and data to make those driven decisions to help you grow. Dylan, HG Growth Partners, check out Tim and his team.
Jen Hardy says maybe Triv should be the blonde bomber.
You know what?
A little bit of hair dye?
The
Yeah,
new
looks
hairdo.
like it.
Got some sunning?
I love it.
Sunning's still a thing. I used to do that.
It is now.
back.
Triv just brought it back.
Thank you, Trev, for bringing it back.
He's looking super fly over there.
It was very interesting when a person of my dark hair and complexion had sunning in their hair. Let's just say that.
Uh-huh.
And I did.
Was it a little
Knock
orange?
that out.
Was
Just
it
a tad. Just a tad.
little brassy.
Just a tad. Going on vacation, you know. Mike Paisano with an either-or takes down the Paulino. What a shot. Mike stepped in front of Capagreco there.
Yeah, that's interesting why they did that. Typically, if there's a shot that calls for the wall, they do that, but that was just a straight-on shot.
Just a big target. Maybe Capo wanted him to have his ball out, leave his ball in for the back. Here comes Mikey Nardone.
Oh, missed that by a lot. Mikey.
All right, so Hitmen again, last frame, elect to play a little bit more conservative. Go for the roll. Dante DeLisio is back in for Joe.
Oh.
Best ball of the game for sure for Dante.
Yeah.
Doesn't make point, but a great cover here. All right, they have to expect the Caps. I would expect them to shoot, right?
I would think so, but that is a really, really difficult ball to get out clean.
Here comes James trying to put a fighter in here as well. He has his own ball to play on. This ball really doesn't do much. It stays early.
But even if Anthony hits this on the side that he wants to, there's a chance he could still mess up their point in the back.
So Pat's saying there's 22 inches.
Yeah, see, that's
What's Pat saying there, Dylan?
he's saying that if he hits that side, but he doesn't hit it solid enough, there's a chance he could also hit his green ball, and the Pauline shoots up.
Wow, I mean,
But he hit it solid enough. So it's a moot point.
Oh my gosh, what a shot. At this point, we're just laughing along. Anthony Capagreco with precision takes that one out.
Now, he's had some spectacular shots. That might actually be his most impressive of the entire night.
That's a
because
sicko shot.
in most cases, you have a good half of the ball to hit. He had a quarter. If he slightly grazes the right side or left side, he's taking their ball out.
Or
with
if he
it.
slightly grazes the right side,
He
it's a
has
problem.
to hit about a quarter of. He had a quarter of that ball where he could take it and be completely fine, and he hit it.
All right, Levi doesn't take advantage. Matt does. 2 points for the Gamblers.
Sunny days call for Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Made with real iced tea and real vodka. Refreshing and goes down smooth. Let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser.
All right, Gamblers are back. Here comes Matthew Taylor. Matt didn't roll that great first game, but this game, 5 for 6. Right on the Paulino, back in that lead pointing position.
I think he's the best roller in the North, Danny. Lead roller. He's been in fuego the last couple weeks.
Better watch out for bad news. Might open the door and take a look at you.
Oh, he might.
Nardone, another miss.
You know what?
Their lead shooters are shooting under 50% combined.
Yikes.
Comes James trying to pick him up. Got it. Moose Paulino. And that is how you pick up your lead shooter. James Salvaggio, big hit. What do you think? Think a little switcheroo skis?
I do, but I don't think take Mike out of the game. I think just switch.
Just a little switcher.
Yeah, I think just put Mike back at the hammer and have James lead.
It's amazing. There are just some players. I just feel like my shooting percentage myself as a second shooter over the course of a 10-game span is just higher as a second shooter.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And there's a lot of players out there that would say the opposite. They say my percentage is higher when I'm a lead hitter. Like
Yeah.
it's all preference.
Comes Nikki Cap. All right, doesn't touch the Paulina, but makes point. They could roll. They could shoot and bring out Dante's ball. You know what this guy wants to do.
Uh-huh.
Here he comes. Got it! Gets it out, Anthony Capagreco.
I wish I knew what he said. I didn't catch it.
He said laser.
Yep.
Laser.
When you're shooting like him, I mean, you have to just shoot the ball.
All right, it might be Hitmen's point still. Either way, he just made a ton of room. They can now play on their own ball. Why are likes important for the broadcast? That's how we reach people that have never watched Bocce before. That's how we get into the algorithm. Make sure you like the broadcast. It's super important for us. Even if you're watching at one of our partner bars, get on your own phone, please.
Yes.
Get onto the device and hit like. We need you. That is how we grow the sport of bocce and let people see these amazing shots.
Mm-hmm.
All right, they're gonna shoot this ball off the wall.
Yeah.
Comes Levi instead of Mike. Gets it. He has an underhand. He can stay up. Almost does.
I love that call. Love it.
I like, again, Levi over Mike because he can get into it with that underhand.
Yep. I love that call from the gamblers.
If I know Mike, though, he's back there saying, I have an underhand too. Why won't they let me? He's always never allowed to use his underhand.
He gets
It's in his bag, but he can't show it off.
All right. By not rolling on the first one, they've allowed Dante to put a better ball.
Yeah.
So, again, you know, Levi not staying around for two. Let's see if Mike Paisano can make a big roll. Has his own ball to play on, has their ball to play on.
Oh, it's not
Can he get on the back
sure.
ball?
He's got to hit some. Oh.
He hits the back ball. Does he make a point for his own? I think it's still Hitmen.
Oh. Fantastic try, though.
One for the Hitmen. 6-3. All right, let's see where they go with the Paulino. It might be over to the Deepwater Consulting corner. Deepwater Consulting, they are a certified Pennsylvania CPA firm. Check out Deepwater PGH, that's deepwaterpittsburgh.com. And Vinny Nasser and his team will help you out with consulting for finances, business, taxes, and more. We use them for the OBL, Deepwater Consulting. Uh-oh. Is that a little... Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
His ball wasn't even...
Uh-oh. He knew it off his hand, goes deep, deep waters, loves it, and gave a little look back over to his bro.
Oh, those were...
Got it, and Paulino. Anthony Capagreco changes the frame.
This is what I've been waiting for. They're starting to chirp at each other, and I love it.
The talking.
Oh, I love
the
it.
looks.
You know what? I have not seen Nicky Cap bring that one out. Ever.
Ever?
That ball wasn't even out of his hand
Ever?
yet, and he turned
I'm
around.
going to introduce you to Cruisin' Capagreco, okay?
Oh, I know
In
that.
the tournaments,
I know that one.
That is a Nicky Cappy special. Do you like going underhand on that ball in the back? Take a look at it.
Honestly, the same shot Levi just hit? Yeah, I don't hate it.
We saw the two veteran teams last night, SVBC, Wycliffe Barbarian. So nice, shook hands. Everybody was respectful. And maybe they lulled SVBC to sleep because they weren't their typical talking team. But these two, little bit different. All right, Taylor with a not a really good roll here. He gets a point.
Yeah.
Again, I would have loved to see Levi or Mike underhand off that sidewall.
I would have loved a Levi shot like that again. Especially if Levi gets that ball on the right side,
All right, there's it the other way, Dylan. They could go off their own ball if you're the Hitmen.
Yeah.
Do you like using that ball now or rolling a good point?
I don't hate Dante doing that because he has a good underhand
Step roll,
accurate
yeah.
step roll, and he could really move the balls over. But they just don't want to play on these balls. He's going right at it. It looks like. To be fair, there is a lot of room for him to just roll a ball like this and get point. But he might burn it. Oh, my goodness. He's out.
That's what you cannot do. Taylor leaves you basically 6 feet.
Oh, that's brutal. This is a good point. It's in.
That's all Dante had to do.
Yeah.
They still have their own ball. They could move it. They could go off the wall and just make their own point.
I actually like their own ball on the wall more now, because now you could even ricochet into the other ball. Even if you miss high to try and hit the closer ball to the wall, you could end up hitting the ball in the middle somehow.
The only problem about doing it now is the Paulino can move.
Yeah.
But guys, you guy and girl know me.
But even
I want to go soft on that sidewall and bring it down.
Even just given how much room James left them, like they kind of have a blessing with Dante throwing that bad ball, because now they can be super aggressive here. I think that's
2-1 ball advantage. Levi is going to roll.
Oh.
Going right at it. Wants it to finish. He owns the middle. He owns the middle there.
They're gonna
Okay,
shoot.
again, Hitmen have their own ball over there on the left side. That's what they're going to use, I think, underhand here. Here comes Mike, little underhand.
Oh,
way too late on the wall. And listen,
now you could
now they could do it,
absolutely.
or they could shoot the right side of that other ball.
Yeah. They
what
have
they're
the
doing.
entire playbook open here.
They're going to go deep wall. Got into the ball.
Ooh.
And it makes an easy 2 points. Could have moved it down there for 3. I like it. I love the aggressive call. To me, it's a relatively high percentage play. Mike Paisano with that underhand makes 2 points. All right, they're watching some great bocce now at the ITAM 30. Larry Infant, he has it blasting, I'm sure, at the big screens in Warren, Ohio. Check out the ITAM 30 for their expansive menu. Their fried bologna sandwich with hot peppers, a couple Cajun fries, never did you any harm. They have great drink specials and a couple pretty nice bocce courts over there at the ITAM 30.
I love playing there.
If you're in the Youngstown, Warren area,
Love
check
it.
out ITAM 30. All right, Mikey Nardone coming up. Got them both, and his ball gets racked. All right, great shot by Mike, but too hard off the Paulino, and his ball leaves the court.
Ugh.
That's never happened to me, Dill.
Never?
0 times.
Yeah, because Danny Roller. I will always say it because
I'm so proud.
Pretty hard
That-
to
that-
when you're a roller, huh,
I'm so
Danny?
proud.
I think that is.
Finally,
I think that's what sparked my
finally.
the AOK
I'm
letting to
vindicated.
call Danny Roller.
Comes Levi Policaro. One of the great hybrid players, can roll or hit. Goes to beat it on that left side. Short.
Oh, Matt Taylor already has his call in mind that he likes.
Yeah, he's saying hit, but
He likes shooting both of those balls, which I don't hate. If you clear that green ball clean, it could go into that corner and come back for a good point. This is a really, really nice car.
How about this? Koppel's in.
Wow.
wow.
So for the Hitmen, I hate that call.
Because of the ways the
Yes, because of where they're positioned.
Koppel owns the outside ball.
Yes. With how that corner, how the corners on these courts work, it benefits Koppel way more to shoot
Here
that
comes
ball.
Dante, gonna use the wall. He despises using the wall.
Despises.
Despises.
Don't hit the front ball. Oh, no.
Doesn't sell it, but it kind of leaves it protected. They could do the same thing again and try to tuck one. I think that's what they're going to do here. It's just a ball that I know Dante doesn't like to throw.
Yeah. Oh, look at this ball from Salvaggio.
All right, picks him up.
Yeah, I was
A little bit of emotion, too. We've been talking. Who's
Yes.
going to be that dog on the Hitman side?
Yep.
Here comes Capo. Oh, slightly misses to the left. You like him doing the same thing?
Yeah.
Mike Paisano. Got it! Clips it clean! Almost backs in for a 2. MHP. What a shot. He goes underhand. He goes overhand. Back wall assassin Michael Heath Paisano.
Oh, what a shot. Danny, you want some expert bocce analysis right now?
Do
You know what I've
I
noticed?
ever?
You know what I've noticed?
But, oh, wait, you're going to give it? Okay.
Joe Palumbo and Chris, the alphabet, Shimolinski, have the same exact voice. I cannot tell which one. When I hear "Let's Go, Boys" from, I don't know who's saying it. It's driving me nuts.
Okay, Heidi, do you agree?
I do.
Nardone gets it clean.
Wow. I wouldn't have. I mean, I know what you're saying now
It's
that
been
you've
driving me
said
crazy
it.
the whole game.
Interesting.
So Nick Cap,
Cruz and Cap.
6-6 game. Nicky Capagreco's going to be right in front. Bring up his brother. Both of the Capagrecos playing spectacular today. Got it.
I'll tell you what, too. It is really important that these two teams right now, they're staying neck and neck. I mean, we saw yesterday, if you get behind in that first, frame or two, it is really hard. And I get it. The game of bocce is about building, frame by frame. But when you aren't even getting 1 point, I mean, that is why this is so important. When you're up against the best teams, you've got to stay in the game as much as you can.
Now, Mike Trevisano has subbed in for Dante Delisio. That was his first ball of the day. Little long. It's going to bring up Levi.
I wonder what the thought was behind that.
About the hair or about the roll?
No.
I got asked the
about the choice of Dante,
think Dante
Delisio
just
staying
has-
out and Triv coming in.
Yeah, I think that Dante has just not been rolling well.
Right. Well, yeah.
Nick Cap has also been rolling very well
Very
at
well.
the lead roller. So
Yeah, Dante's 2 for
Triv-
5 on the night.
Triv's primary spot, he will say this, is a second roller.
2 for
Dante's
6.
been struggling. So he's hurting the team. It's a tie game. It's time to make the switch.
Okay.
That's what they're kind of talking about over on the sideline, it looks like. Who's going to lead?
Okay.
And it looks like the answer's been made because Nick Cap's like, I'm leading. Oh, big miss from Mike Paisano. And the Hitmen win the frame. Great ball from James Salvaggio.
And Mike Trevisano entering the game.
And he is going to lead off.
Yeah, I think Nick did win the argument.
Yeah.
They have to have the most hard-headed team in the world.
You think?
Like, not just the OBL, the world.
Has to be. One of them. I don't know who's worse, them or the Cleveland Hellhounds. There's a battle there.
I don't know. I want to call the Hellhounds hard-headed.
Well,
They're
Jimmy,
just-
Jimmy makes
Jimmy's
enough
just
for everybody.
he's just a cloud. A ball of energy. Trevisano.
Now,
You
if
thought they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Capo clips it out. Oh, it doesn't look clopping up his own. Anthony Capagreco with the hit.
I think that's such a big ball for Triv. If he can start rolling like that and Nick Cap can stay what he's been doing, this could be big.
Nicky Cap, I think what he's saying is, now they're out of my brother.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is going to put pressure on Mike Paisano. He's been shooting so well tonight. Missed his last one, though. He's been 8 for 10. Got it. Mike Paisano. Hammering balls away. Comes James. Off the wall.
He has been so good tonight.
Puts a fighter in here. There's room. 3 feet. You could shoot, but then if Paulino goes or it comes back in.
Yeah. And you have Matt Taylor. I think you roll here. Right now, the strength for the guys that have balls back is the rolling. So play to your strength.
Matt,
Play to your
now
strength.
8 for 10 on the game. 2 makes a point. All right, so they have the wall they could do and tap on their own ball. Probably difficult to make 2,
Yeah.
but let's see where Michael goes. This is where we telling the blonde bomber, never short, Len. Never short.
Oh, yeah, I hear it.
Oh, he's not. He's missing it all.
Didn't get in the wall.
Oh, Mikey.
Why didn't he use the wall?
I think he was trying, and he just never got
All
there.
right, Nardone now 0 for 2 rolling, 4 for 8 shooting. Did they make a switch there?
To be honest, at this point, now switching with Salvaggio, I don't like because of how good he's been rolling. He's been super clutch rolling. If anything, I would try and switch him with Joe.
The
Yeah.
Hitmen had a lead, but now it is the Gamblers 8-7. All right, check out magicvacations.net. Whether you're looking for a quick weekend getaway, maybe you're going to Austin, Texas to go hang out with the boys, relax for a bachelor party like Dante Lovell is doing right now. He's about to get married, and he's down there in Austin, Texas. Or maybe you're looking for a big beach vacation, Dill. Big beach guy with that umbrella drink
Love
and
a
that
beach.
nice big hat. Check out magicvacations.net and use code OBL for a special discount. Matthew. Oh, no. Hitmen, they need to get this one here. Mikey with the miss.
We got to switch.
Yeah.
Just has to switch.
I think Joe might come in.
Yeah, has to. It's got to be a switch, I think, Danny. Below 50% is just not going to cut it, unfortunately.
I know Joe wasn't hitting well the first game. Comes in and makes the hit, though, in this game. Yeah, he just sometimes got to make a change here.
Yeah.
Let Nardone have a couple frames off. Can always bring him back in. Can't lose this game, though.
Yep. Can't,
That's
actually
all over. Then you really do have to go to magnifications.
Yeah. Great roll by Trev. So that switch has worked out perfectly for them.
Bye-bye, says Anthony Capo Greco, and hangs around.
Wow. Guy's a machine. Absolute machine.
Here comes Nikki. Looking to put one back. What a ball. And now it's Nick's turn to go after Anthony and puts one on the Paulino. Here comes Mike. Difficult shot to get clean. Got it! Clean! Oh, a little bit of Ricky into the other ball, but makes a lot of room for Levi.
That's a hell of a shot.
Now Levi trying to put that 9th point on the scoreboard. You've asked for it. I asked for it. We got a ball game.
Oh, yeah.
Sure do. And the Trevisano Nikki Cap tandem so far these last couple frames has been awesome. Did he beat this ball?
Larry, we got Larry in the chat, and he said this should be good. This is a good game. This has been very good.
It's been great.
Yeah.
Oh, 1 point.
Definitely entertaining.
Wow.
Little chippy.
Oh, in the words of Luch, W-O-W. He didn't meet the ball. All right, Pack World, they got courts that you could bring to a special occasion, your house. You see them there on a cruise ship, or you can bring it over to a bar or restaurant. If you're looking for extra ways you can entertain your guest, Pack World has these bocce courts that are easy to set up. You can get 5% off bocce courts with the code OBL2026 in the Pack World US store. Just hit that QR code and bring the game to you. Gamblers, don't execute 8-8. Trevisano feeling it.
Wow, I thought Levi was in.
I did too.
And Triv and Nikki Cap are on fire right now.
Anthony Capo
So is he.
Also on
clips
fire.
it out.
So is he.
We need a nickname for Triv, though. He can't be the Mom Bomber.
Oh, yeah. He cannot. Nope.
Well,
nope.
one, that's taken.
Can't take it.
2, he is a roller. Let us know in the chat. We need a Mike Trevisano got that sun in the hair, got a little bit of blonde in him.
Yeah.
We need a roller. Someone use ChatGPT or go back in the creative bank.
By the way, it looks great.
Oh, yeah. It does
Fantastic.
look nice.
It looks great.
Yeah.
Listen, there's not a lot of people that can rock it like that.
I want it to be known, too, I do not use AI to come up with nicknames. Every single one of these nicknames from these players.
Just from your brain.
You're a 101, Danny.
Matthew, Jackie, Moon, Taylor. That one I stole off of Jimmy P.
Yeah.
Credit your source on that one.
James Paisano came up with that one. He's the player, he's the owner, he's the coach, he's the forward. Nardone.
Yeah, we have to switch.
Well, we were playing last
I mean,
Thursday.
how many more frames are they going to let it go?
I think
Yeah,
Joe,
they got to do
I
something now.
I think Joe just gave him the.
Yeah. I was playing on Thursday night, and someone was saying my nicknames, and I said, guys, they're not terms of endearment. They're actually to make fun of me. Okay,
Whoa,
they're not.
Whoa.
You got it all wrong.
All
guy.
wrong, sister.
No.
All wrong.
The blonde
said,
bomber?
listen.
You
That's
take
the-
that as an insult? No way.
I'm seeing you smack balls, cash games.
And Danny, that's what I've been doing on
Yes.
Thursday nights. I'm hitting, and nobody believes me. I said, I swear.
Oh, I believe you.
Nikki Cap, short. Not even close.
That's his worst ball the whole night.
Anybody come up with names yet?
I'm surprised they didn't
Triv?
shoot that twice. I mean, I know Nick wanted a shot at it.
Look at this ball.
Wow.
James Salvaggio.
Wow, that is
You know what?
huge.
His season might not be all-star. He might not be the MVP this year. But James Salvaggio turning it on when the lights are the brightest.
Crucial.
Mike Barzano with a clip! What a shot! Big-time shot by a big-time player.
Oh, my goodness.
And Levi, not making the point last time. 2-point swing. Needs to make this extra point here.
I think he's
Short again.
short.
Oh,
It's close.
Oh, my goodness, Levi.
I'd tape that. Oh,
That,
what a
he's-
hit.
that
if
hit.
he's short again,
Yeah.
might have to see Mr. Peasant back in.
Yeah.
That,
Silky smooth Levi. These are two easy points. Cannot be short.
Yeah. We're talking an 8 to 11 game.
No, it'd be 7 for the Hitmen.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah, because they didn't.
It would have
they
been
got
11 to
points.
7. Instead,
Yeah.
it's only 9-8.
That shot is so impressive because of how perfect of a ball James threw there. Mike has to literally clip it just like he did for any good result. If he hits it anywhere else or misses a little bit to the left, he's taking his own ball out. I mean, such a perfect ball from James and such a perfect hit from Mikey P.
All right, here comes Taylor. All right, they're giving Levi another leash on life. The Hitmen did the same thing.
It seems
Yeah,
like
They've
you're right.
been long leashes.
You're right.
Seems like they're continuing to do that right now. Triv.
Trevisano rolls another one. And another one.
Wow. That guy has been real good.
Capo gets them both. Where does the Paulino go? Right to the Gamblers. Anthony Capagreco changes the frame. Picks up his boy, Matthew Taylor, and makes a point on the back wall. And he just does not have it tonight.
He was danger close to a foot foul, too, if he hit that. They have to switch. They should have switched 2-3 frames ago. Oh. Oh, James.
James. All he does is make points. But they keep breaking his heart.
What a shot.
That is such a difficult shot. Mike Paisano gets Paulino. What a shot by Mike. All right. Nicky gonna try to put that ball into play.
I actually love the opportunity that Levi's got a ball back to and can try to third time the charm here.
Did they put in Vivo?
Well, I guess we're going to have to wait and see.
If it's a shot?
Yeah, let's see.
See, here's the thing about they're checking to see if Koppel has the next two.
Yeah, this changes things.
Okay, so the thing about Vivo or Chris coming in and shooting instead of Levi is that they shoot stick shots. We call it overhand. Their hands over the ball, so they have backspin on it. Levi shoots underhanded. So if you get it clean, you have a better chance of staying around with the way the balls are all everywhere now.
All right, Nicky Cap doesn't put the other ball in play. And here comes Levi. They're letting him shoot. Chance for redemption for Levi Policaro.
Got it! And a slow mo sticks around. Levi Policaro picks himself up by the bootstraps and makes the hit and sticks around.
I love that.
And the Koppel Gamblers score 2 points, 11-8. 3 points away from a date with the Barbarians.
And Joe Palumbo is in the game.
Yep.
Could it be too little, too late? Here comes Matthew Taylor.
Just the way, I don't know, the way that Triv and Nicky Cap have been rolling, that can really, you just need one hit and they win these frames.
All right, Taylor with a just okay lead off. They're going to roll on this. The Hitmen only shooting 60% this game. Trevisano, does he beat it again? A little hard.
That was his, besides his worst ball, which practice ball, we'll give him a mulligan.
On the
That's his
night,
worst.
just between both games, 70% rolling from the Hitmen, 55% shooting.
Yeah.
A
Brutal.
team that has 3 shooters in the lineup.
Yeah.
The only one shooting well is Savaggio.
Oh, no. And what has been keeping them in the
Yeah,
game?
they don't want to shoot balls.
Now,
They don't want to shoot balls.
yeah, this frame has been their enemy.
You don't like shooting this ball? I mean,
I think they should have shot for sure. But I think that they're in a point now where they're so much more confident rolling on those types of balls, the way the shooting's been.
or is it confident rolling, or is it no confidence in the shooting?
It's kind of a mixture of both, I think.
James
'cause
can't bail him out on this one.
just because of how well Triv and Nick have been rolling this game, I think.
But listen, you put Joe Palumbo and he has to roll here now.
Yeah.
And he might be the one that gets the point, ironically enough.
All right, big ball by Joe. If Anthony Capogreco can hit and stick, they will win the game.
Wow.
Here comes Capo.
Got it! Picks it clean and gives them some room.
They can still win it
Here
here.
comes Levi Policaro. Made a big shot last frame. Doesn't want to leave this one short. Gives it a shot. If it doesn't touch Paulino, should be all right. Okay, one for sure. And they're going to check and confirm it's 2. He did move the Paulino a little bit. Someone's looking to party at Steel Valley Brew Works. That's where we're going to have our championship winning party. Trying for a date to play the Wycliffe Barbarians. Here comes Michael Heath Paisano. He's shaking his head. Will they shake hands? Does it get there? Does it get there? It's close. Paulie wants a measurement.
They think it's in. They think it's good. So
All right.
we'll have to wait and see.
Already 2. They're going in and measuring. Anthony Capogreco's looking. Taylor's looking. MHP, he's hoping. And he made a point! Koppel Gamblers, they are back, baby! They make the championship and have a date with the Barbarians. Another sweep. Every single series has been a sweep. 2 games to nothing. The Koppel Gamblers, they take them down. I cannot believe it. What a game. Gamblers finish the job 14-8. 14-8 twice. The Gamblers take down the Hitmen. Thoughts, Dill?
I think really what carried them tonight was the hitting. If you look, 88% shooting. Only 2 misses apiece from Mike P. and Anthony Capogreco. Both of them were absolutely unbelievable the entire game, and that was the difference for me.
What about you, Heidi?
Yeah, I will say I think hitting was definitely a big part, but even though rolling still, they were pretty solid on rolling as well. I think they came in clutch when they needed to. They switched some things around and it worked good, so I'm happy for them. They had a good night.
All right, our nominees for player of the match are Anthony Capogreco, Mike Paisano, and Matthew Taylor. And we got Anthony Capogreco and Matt Taylor coming into the booth for an exclusive interview. All right, as they come in, 14-8 twice, the Gamblers win. They're going to take on those Wycliffe Barbarians. Let us know in the chat, who do you think is going to win the championship? What would be the line as both the Barbarians and the Gamblers fight their way to the championship? And 2 of those young men that brought the Gamblers there, we asked them to put on a show. Anthony Capogreco and Matthew Taylor. Boys, got the job done.
Yep.
We're not done yet.
We ain't done.
We got 1 more to go.
We can't let Dizzle win another one. It's not happening.
All right, so Ron Dog, he won one. He wants to have the second one. All right, let's first go into this last game. Capo.
Yes, sir.
22 for 24, 92%. You're the number 1 shooter in the Ohio Bocce League, number 1 shooter in professional bocce. Locked in tonight?
Oh, yeah. It's playoff time. I come at a different level. I messed up twice, though. I'm not happy about it.
Matthew Taylor, moved back into lead roller for the second game. What was the switch to bring Levi Policaro in?
Well, you remember when you asked me for a quote, right? I said, listen, Levi's going to come in and he's going to make plays. It's going to don't sleep on him just because he's not starting game 1. He came in. There was no question I was leaving him out there to shoot that ball too. And he stuck it underhand.
Cap, you've done a lot of things in the ball. Have you ever stuck a ball underhand?
No, did he actually shoot it underhand? I didn't even
So I stuck it underhand.
Me and Vivo were talking. I didn't even get to see it.
Oh, I can only imagine what that was going on in that conversation. I can only imagine.
All right, next up now, Matt, you got the Barbarians. You know the firepower that they have in the back of the lineup, especially with Doug Carter and Ron Dog. What's the goal? Is it to neutralize the hitters? Is it about something you need to do from the back end on your side? You're worrying about your own team. What's the plan when you go against the Barbarians?
Rolling wins. It doesn't matter what format, semi-pro, pro, tournaments. It's rolling. We rolled well today with very timely shots, and obviously Anthony leading us there in the front, hitting every freaking ball. Rolling. We're better rollers than them. We're going to show it.
Is that your plan, Cap?
Yeah, we got to roll. If me and Mike can do that on the backside, they're going to do what they do. If me and Mike, that first game, me and Mike were 100%. That ball never hit the backboard, by the way. So he was 100%. He had 1 bad roll the first game. It never touched the backboard. We were both 100%. If we do that on the backside, it's going to be tough to beat us.
I wanted to talk about Mike, and that's why I actually did not ask him in the booth. Mike Paisano, beginning of the year, Matt, wasn't playing well, not up to his standards. He self-admits it, right?
Yep.
He has turned it on at a different level at the end of this year in the Ohio Bocce League. What changes about the Gamblers when you have a hammer like MHP?
Dude, that's why I traded to pick him up. Tell me who's played better than Anthony and Mike over the last 4 or 5 weeks. I mean, if he would have played like that the whole year, he'd be a front runner for MVP candidate too, right alongside Anthony. which he should, by the way. Cat, MVP Cat. It's just, listen, he's confident now. He's playing. That's why I picked him up. Okay, he's doing exactly what I thought he was going to do, and we got him. And now we're in the championship. So.
All right, listen, Matt, Anthony, this is your first championship appearance. Cap, you plan on playing on a show?
Oh, for sure. Anytime I step on a court, I want to put a show. It's
even a
playoff
question?
time.
Yeah, what do you mean?
This is playoff time. When I mess up, I feel like I let my team down. If I hit my shot, they do their shot, we're going to win a game. That's it. Everyone makes one shot every frame, you win.
All right, listen, they're partnering. Who knows what your gambler team is doing without you, actually? Vivo's, I think, in charge now.
Vivo is the captain.
Gosh knows what's going on at that bar.
Former frame.
Go celebrate with the team. You guys played so great and led your team to victory. Anthony Capagreco and Matthew Taylor, thank you so much for spending some time with us. Championship Sunday, 4:45 Eastern Time. The broadcast will be starting. We'll be announcing All-Stars. We'll be announcing an MVP. And then we will have the Wycliffe Barbarians, the 4 seed, against the 2 seed. Koppel Gamblers. Final thoughts, still the thrill. How amazing of a night.
I cannot wait for this championship. I can't wait. I think you had Steel Valley. They were very good. They were everything with them. But we talked about it coming in. These 2 teams very evenly matched. Those 2 teams, they were only separated by a couple points in the playoff standings. So I cannot wait for this championship.
Heidi, we asked you to do a couple games this year. Did you have fun doing it?
Yes, I really enjoyed it. I love the opportunity. It helps me to learn the game a little bit more. So, yeah, I really liked it. So thanks so much.
Well, on behalf of the Blonde Bomber and Dill the Thrill, we appreciate each and every one of you joining us from all over the world. It means so much to us to see how you as the fan have embraced our form of the game at Ohio Bocce League, the first semi-professional league in America. Make sure you are subscribed to the BBN, America's home for bocce. That way you don't miss out on this championship Sunday, 4:45 Eastern. On behalf of the Blonde Bomber, on behalf of DP Dill the Thrill, you got the commish here, and we want to welcome you to the game. Jimmy, he has been playing so